Hey guys, so it's been a really long time since I made a video. I know I say that every time I make a video, but this time it's been a really long time. Well, truth be told, me and Mason got back from Mexico when we did the Ibogaine, and we just continued to use, we were doing meth, so I guess you could say life wasn't too great. I mean, not great at all, really. There were many days where I wanted to just die. I wouldn't have minded just dying because the stress and the anxiety level that was brought on to me was, I'm sure, more than a brain or person could handle, but I handled it, and now I'm here. So yeah, somebody had turned us in to DCFS because they heard us fighting or something, I don't know. And so I've been clean for almost a month now, and everything's going great. Mason's in jail right now, but that's kind of been an opportunity for me to keep my head on straight and worry about me and the kids and focus on what I needed to get done. And let me tell you, I have got more done than I have been able to get done in a really long time, because every time that I would do something, which was, I cannot tell you, I can tell you. So every day, every single day, nonstop, whether it had been when I was using or when I'm not using, I continued to nonstop just go, just to try and get everything done. There was a point where we thought we were moving, so, well, no, it started off, we thought we were going to sell we were trying to sell our house. And so the lady that was our real estate agent was bringing over a trailer so we could get some garbage out, and she wanted us to pack up some of our stuff so that it wasn't like in the way when people came and seen the house. Well, I was the only one that was doing that. I packed things up, I moved it outside, put it in my shed, put it at the side of my shed or whatever, and I filled the trailer up twice. Then it kind of stopped there, and because I was doing my laundry. I just barely finished all of my laundry from the very first time that I told you that I had done laundry every single day for however long I told you guys at that moment. I just barely, right at this very moment before I made this video, finished 100% of my laundry. That is the first time since before September that I had finished all of my laundry. And man, am I excited. So anyways, then Mason hadn't had a job since the video that I said he lost his job at Auto Leave. He still doesn't have a job. Of course, he's in jail. So I was scared that we were going to get told, that somebody was going to show up at our house and say, hey, and I'm still kind of scared of that, but I don't know exactly what's going on with that. But anyways, so I packed up all of me and the kids' stuff. On Mason's birthday, January 30th, we were both coming down, and every time we would come down, he would fall asleep, pass out, come down. He would come down, and he allowed him, he was allowed to come down and sleep and get rest and do all that and be comfortable. Yet, on the other half, I wouldn't allow myself because I have kids. And so I would get super mad that he would never give me the chance to come down and rest and all that. So every time he'd come down, we would fight really bad. So anyways, on his birthday, that happened. We were coming down, and our house was a mess, like a complete mess, and I had just barely cleaned it the day before, like spent several hours cleaning the day before, and we had no money at all. I think we needed food, or we needed something, and so there was like 3 feet of snow outside, and we had a car parked over at the side of our shed, and I was trying to get that shoveled out and get that car out to go and scrap it to get some money for whatever it was that we needed. Well, he finally woke up, and I'm like rushing around trying to get everything done, this and that, and I was super angry, and so we fought. We got in an argument, and he told me to leave, and so I said, okay, fine, I'm gonna leave. And so we went to my mom's house. We stayed at my mom's house. We ended up coming back the next day, or yeah, it was the next day, and then went on with our lives normal. And again, there was one night we had got high that day, and hadn't for several hours, and I had to go to the store to get groceries with my cousin, and I come home, and Mason was asleep, and Joshua, my youngest, was in the kitchen, and he had climbed up on top of the stove, dumped coffee everywhere. Yeah, and so I was so pissed off. So we go to sleep, and the next morning, okay, well, no, Mason had told me that let's see if this is how it went. I think that was the day he told me that he wasn't gonna fall back to sleep. He was gonna stay awake and then wake me up for work. Well, so I didn't set an alarm clock. He passed out. He fell asleep. No, I don't even think that's the day. It's another day, I think. Well, anyways, whatever happened, I didn't wake up for work. And my mom came to pick me up. She came to tell me that, I hadn't, every time that I wouldn't wake up for my alarm, my mom would come here and wake me up and everything. She gave me a ride, but before she gave me a ride, she went into my kitchen and seen what happened, and I told her what happened, and she dropped me off and came back, and she told me that she wasn't going to let us come back home. So we went and stayed at my aunt's house for a little while, and in the meantime, I would come back to the house, and I would clean, and I was packing stuff up and everything, and so I got all me and the kids' stuff packed up, and I had it all in my living room. I had taken down the kids' beds, and yeah, they were all in the living room. Well, somebody came here, or something went down. Somebody seen they didn't have beds, and somebody turned us into DCFS. End of story. Well, not really end of story, but Mason put one bed together. I have a couch in here for one of them to sleep on, and then I sleep on the couch, and then another one sleeps in on my bed, or two of them sleep on my bed at the moment, because I need to get the other bed back together and put into bunk beds. But anyways, so I wanted to make this video to kind of just show you guys my progress that I've made in a week, a little over a week since Mason's been in jail, okay? So, this room is clean. My kitchen is clean. No dishes. There were so many weeks that our dishes would be piled up. This sink would be piled up. There were days where I had to just go and take a tote, take it into my bathroom, fill it up with water, and wash the dishes because my hot water, where am I? Yeah. My hot water nozzle was broken. It wouldn't turn off. So we had to pinch the hose down at the bottom. Our dishwasher was broken. There was also a point where we just bought plastic utensils. My bathroom is clean. My living room is clean. Say hi. Say hi, JJ. Hi. Hey, guys. Anyways, yeah. So, I'm not sure if any of you guys had seen my basement before, but here we go. There's Perry. Hey, Perry. I painted my stairs. Kind of gay, but anyways, here, all of those blankets were dirty. I just cleaned all of those. And this is my, it's kind of dark in there and there's not a light, but this room was freaking trashed. I mean, trashed. Mason couldn't find some coils that he says that I threw away or something, and so he was searching for the coils and I cleaned this room. I cleaned that room like a couple weeks before he trashed it, and before I cleaned it, it was trashed. He trashed it then too, but he took all the garbage I cleaned up, and he just threw it everywhere, threw all the boxes everywhere. I was pissed. Anyways, and I was super pissed when I was done cleaning it too. Okay. So, my kids' drawers, well, Mallory's drawers aren't as packed, but we literally had no laundry clean. And the laundry we did have clean, it wasn't laundry that we could wear. Like, I had to dig every single morning for my clothes, for Kylie's clothes, Josh's clothes, Mallory's clothes, and just imagine, like, I had to find every single individual sock, every single pair of underwear, every single everything. And that was on top of, like, being so tired from the day before or the night before or whatever. Sometimes didn't even get any sleep because of my situation and the things I was doing. But anyways, so all of the drawers except for hers, like I said, they're pretty packed. I mean, my kids always have a lot of clothes. And me and Mason have even more clothes. So, and like I said, all of this was dirty. All of this is clean. This is all of our underwear combined. I mean, that is a lot of underwear. And then below it is a basket of socks. And that was all dirty. Let me see if I can get it positioned right. All of these blankets and sweaters, everything, all of that was dirty. And I got that shit clean. Here's Josh's drawer. It is packed. I mean, full, packed full. Josh's, his pant drawer is packed. Kylie's pajama drawer, shirts. It's pretty dark. You can't really see. pants. They are packed to where it's like almost impossible to shut. Almost. Not quite yet. And then every single one of these drawers, they are all packed, including these little door things. They're packed full of clothes. This is packed. All of them are packed. And all of these drawers, those are all packed full. And all of that shit was dirty. Okay. I did that shit all by myself in 1 week, on top of getting this house in order. On top of getting my lawn mowed and everything else, okay? And I did all that shit sober. I am super, like, I'm so grateful right now. And I can finally tomorrow, hopefully maybe, come home and sit down with my kids or take them to the park. We've been kind of going and hanging out places, but hopefully I can finally get off of work and sit my ass down. Like, literally, I don't do anything for myself. I do not do anything for myself. From the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, I am constantly doing for my kids, or before it was for my God, I can't even talk. Before Mason went to jail, it was either for my kids or for Mason. I haven't done anything, like, I used to do my nails and stuff like that, and I don't do any of that. I used to crochet. I used to do little arts and craft things, but I haven't done anything like that in like almost a year. This last year has been hell. Mason completely just lost all care and hadn't helped me out for shit. He literally maybe had done my dishes like 5 times in a year, and right before he went to jail, the night before, I think it was the night before, he swept, or it was the day before, he didn't do the dishes. He did the dishes the night before that, and he swept and mopped my floor in the kitchen, and I think he cleaned the bathroom up. But literally, that was like literally all that he did for me in that whole year. I still had to take my kids to a babysitter quite a bit, even with him here, because I just didn't feel comfortable leaving him with them. So anyways, the DCFS, what is this yellow? I don't know if anybody could see those yellow dots that keep appearing. But anyway, my house is haunted, just so you know. So if those yellow dots are there more than once, that's probably what it is. Don't trip. Because I ain't. Anyways, I'll talk more about why my house is haunted in another video. Maybe after I call the... Yeah, I'll just not talk about it right now. But anyways, where was I? Oh, so DCFS did hair follicle tests on my kids, and both my girls came back negative, but Joshua came back positive, and I still do not know why, because I took every single precaution that I could. In the beginning, I was a little more precautious, but toward the end, I kind of just, I don't know, I kind of gave up on life, period. But I never, ever brought it into my house to do in my house, never. We always did it outside. So, anyways, Joshua was home with Mason almost every day, except for the days that we would take take him to the babysitter, and my girls were at school, but still, we still would touch our girl, you know, like, had physical contact with my girls. And also Mallory would wear my sweaters on top of that too, so I would figure if one of them came back positive, all of them would come back positive, because we were in contact with all of them. So I just don't know. I don't know why Josh would come back and not the girls. I really hoped that none of them would have came back, but it is what it is, and I can't do anything about it now except for move forward and not do that anymore. Both my siblings lost their kids to meth, and I sure as fuck ain't gonna let myself lose my kids over something so stupid. I would go through hell and back before I would not let myself lose my kids. Yes, it has been a bit of a struggle. I drink like 3 energy drinks a day just to get me by, and I'm still tired as hell. But I do it, and I am going to continue to do it, and I'm never going to stop until I die. Because my kids mean the world to me, and I'm not going to be one of those people that lose their kids over a drug. So, and I mean, it's not, don't think, oh, well, it's probably because you didn't use, no. Me and Mason were a everyday heart, and like the DCFS worker told us that because on our first drug test we were dirty, and that it was because they had a test the day after they came and investigated. Well, the DCFS worker told me and Mason that our levels of meth were very high, and it's very, it's apparent that we were heavy users, and I'm just proud to say that I'm not going to be one of those that loses their kids. I'm going to be that 1% that doesn't lose their kids. I don't know the percentage, but my brother told me a while back that only 1% of people make it, or 3% of people make it out and get off, but that doesn't sound legit to me, because I know quite a few people that make it out. So anyways, I just want to say I look like my sister. So shout out if you can see this video, bitch. Anyways, peace out, guys. I just wanted to share the reason I haven't posted. And all of you guys that have watched my videos, thanks for watching, and keep it real, bitches.